Now we will start question number 4, page number 185. From the following transaction, prepare cash and discount columnar cash book of Javlit. See, in question number 3, we have seen a simple cash book. Now in question number 4, we will be seeing two columnar cash book, that is with the column cash and discount. Okay, so the format of that will be like this. Cash book of Javlit for April 2015, date, particulars, receipt number, that is receipt side, LF, discount allowed. Previously also I told you when I taught the format that whenever you are on receipt side, okay, so when you're receiving money you will be allowing discount to others, so here there will be discount allowed, cash amount in rupees. Now on credit side, date, particulars, voucher number, LF, here there will be discount received. See, why discount received? Because you are doing payment to someone, so when you are paying someone you will be receiving the discount received, cash amount. So this is your debit side and this is your credit side. Fine, so this will be the format. Here the date and year they have, month and year they have given 2015 and April. So here 2015 April, both the side we will write down 2015 April. Fine, now we will see the first transaction. See what is their opening cash balance, rupees 5500. See, as this is opening cash balance, I have taught you opening cash balance will be always on debit side, cash balance. Fine, so here we will write down that is first date, and this side there will be 2 and this side there will be buy. So 2 balance brought forward. What is their amount is 5500 in the cash column. Fine, so this is your first transaction. Then see the next transaction, goods of rupees 4000 sold at 10% cash discount. See, now as there is discount column, so cash discount we have to calculate. Trade discount we will calculate, we will but not show the entry, and cash discount we will calculate also and we will show the entry also, because in journal entry you have learned this. Trade discount you are calculating, you are not writing separately. Cash discount you are calculating and you are showing separately also, debit side or credit side, whichever side, in case of purchase and sale. Fine, so your cash discount is there. So first of all, sales is there. When you are selling you are receiving money, so it will come on receipt side. So your receipt side we will write down that is 3 to sales account. Clear? And now what is their amount is 4000. So 4000, see, I have told you in case of cash discount always put multiple sign on calculator, and in case of trade discount always put minus sign on calculator. So see here what is there given, 4000 into 10%. So 4000 into 10%, what is there, 400 you are getting. So 400 you will record here in discount column. Now simply do minus and then is equals to, you are getting 3600. So here there will be 3600. Fine, so this will be for transaction number 3rd, for the date 3rd. Fine, then see next, goods of 3000 sold at 10% trade discount. See, now there is trade discount. Fine, and sales only, so it will come on receipt side only. So for that 4th date, so here 4 to sales account. Fine, now what they have given, 3000 sold at 10% trade discount. So for here you will give directly minus sign. Fine, so 3000 and then minus 10% trade discount, so 10%. Fine, what you are getting, 2700. So here directly in the cash column you will write down 2700, and you won't show anything in the column of discount because trade discount separately we are not showing. Fine, then see the next transaction for the date 5th. Cash of 2000 paid to Earth in full settlement of his account of rupees 2030. See, cash of 2000 paid to Earth, you are paying this amount to Earth. So as you are paying, you will go to payment side and you will write down Earth account. Now you were supposed to pay him 2030 and you are paying him 2000, so 30 rupees becomes the discount. Fine, so this will go on payment side, that is for the date 5th by Earth account. Fine, 30 rupees will be in the column of discount and 2000 will be in the column of cash amount. Fine, this will be the transaction. Then see the next transaction, goods of rupees 4000 purchased at 5% cash discount. Okay, for the date 10th, goods of rupees 4000 purchased. See, as purchase is there, so we will go to payment side, because whenever we are purchasing we have to pay the amount. Cash discount is there, so we will put multiple sign. Okay, so payment side, date is 10 by purchase account. Okay, and then 4000 is the amount and 5% is cash discount. So 4000 multiply by 5%, 200 you are getting. So 200 in the column of discount, and then simply minus and is equals to, so 3800 you will write down in the cash column. Okay, like this. Then see the next transaction, what they have given for the date 13. Salary of 1000 and wages of rupees 600 are paid by cash. Okay, so this you are paying by cash. As you are paying by cash, you will go to payment side. So your payment side we will go, date is 13. So here we will write down 13. Fine. Then what they have given, salary. So by salary account, amount for salary is 1000 rupees. So here we will write down 1000. Then again here only 13, because wages is also paid by cash. So by wages account. Fine. And for the amount for wages is 600. So here you will write down 600. Clear? Now see the transaction for the date 15. Commission of rupees 100 and brokerage of rupees 900 are received. See, here you are receiving the amount. Okay, as you are receiving the amount, you will write down on the receipt side. Fine. So the date is, that is 15 to commission account, amount is rupees 100. Again 15 to brokerage account, and the amount is rupees 900. Fine. Then see the next transaction for the date 17. Cash of 1400 paid to Krishna. See, paid to Krishna, it means you are paying, so you will go to payment side. In full settlement of account of rupees 1420. So you were supposed to pay 1420 and you are paying only 1400. So 20 rupees becomes the discount. As you are paying, you will go to payment side and you will write down, that is Krishna account. So for the date 17, by Krishna account. Okay, your 20 rupees is your discount and 1400 you are paying in cash. Fine. See the next transaction for the date 18. Goods of 5000 sold at 10% trade discount and 5% cash discount. So here it is sales. So your sales is there. So here we'll write down first of all on receipt side, because we will receive the money. So that is, the date is 18th to sales account. Fine. And what they have given, 5000 and then trade discount. So first you will do minus. So see, 5000 minus, they have given how much, 10% trade discount. So minus 10%. Now on this amount, what is there, 5% cash discount. So put multiple sign, multiple 5%. What you are getting, 225. So here in the column of discount, write down 225 and then put your minus and then is equals to, what you are getting, 4275. So here write down 4275. Clear? This will be the amount. Then see the next transaction for 19th date. A machine of rupees 600 purchased from Ramesh, for which 2000 paid by cash. Clear? And it is decided that the remaining amount will be paid after a month. So see what they have told you here, you are purchasing machine. Purchase is there, so you will go to payment side. As it is asset, you will not write down by purchase, but you will write down by machine account. Now for the amount case, 6000 is the price of machinery, but right now on hand cash you are giving only 2000 and remaining you are going to pay later on next month. So here only give the entry for 2000 rupees. Fine. So see, 19 date will go to payment side, by machine account, only 2000 we will write down. Okay, because the remaining amount you are going to pay next month. Then see 23rd, as more funds are required in the business, household furniture of rupees 3000 is sold for rupees 3500, and out of this 2500 are brought in the business. See, you are least concerned with this two amount. Okay, you are only concerned with this amount, that is 2500 you are bringing in the business. Whatever you bring in the business, so in business the things are coming, as in business the things are coming, you will record it on the receipt side, and you are bringing in the business, so it is your capital. So on receipt side you will go and you will give the entry of only 2500. You are not supposed to give any entry for this 3000 or 3500. Okay, we are least concerned with this, so we will give entry for 2500, that is here on receipt side 23 to capital account. See, as the amount is coming in the business, so we will record it on the receipt side because you are receiving the money in the business, so that will be 2500. Fine. Then 225 paid to Vyapari Mandal towards annual fees. See, this is Vyapari Mandal, this is related to your business, okay, shop. So here this will be treated as shop expenses and you will record on payment side because you are paying it. Okay, so 27th by shop expenses account, the amount is 225. Clear? Then next is go down rent paid by cash. Carriage of rupees 300 paid to Shambhu by cash. See, both the expenses are paid by cash. As you are paying, you will record it on the payment side. So go to payment side, write down 29 by go down rent account, that is 600. Again 29 by carriage account, that is 300. Fine. So here all the transactions are over. Now what you will do? Now you will do the total. Fine. Now see, first what you will do? You will do the total for discount allowed. Okay. So here we will do the total for discount allowed. Now remember, see, as we are calculating cash this side and whatever you are getting, you are writing for this side also, credit side, and then you are deducting and you are receiving the balance carry forward. Okay, but in case of discount allowed and discount received, both are different thing. So here you will not minus anything from discount allowed or from discount received. Okay, directly do the total of discount allowed here, write down here, discount received total here, and write down here. Okay, as we are calculating for closing cash balance, okay, we will not do anything for discount because this is discount allowed and this is discount received. Discount allowed is one type of expense, whereas discount received is one type of income gain. Okay, so 400 plus 225, that will be 625. You will write down here directly 625. Then coming to this side again 200 plus 30 and plus 200, so that will be 250. So directly write down here 250. Okay, so this side discount allowed is 625, this side discount received is 250. Okay, you are not supposed to deduct, again I am telling. Now for this you have to do whatever you are getting for cash balance debit side, you will same write down for credit side. So what you are getting, see, we will do the total, that is 5500 plus 3600 plus 2700 plus 100 plus 900 plus 4275 plus 2500. So you are getting 19575. So here we will write down 19575. Okay, same total you will write down here also, 19575. Now what you will do, one by one you have to deduct this amount from calculator from 19,575. So now see, first amount is 2000 minus 3800 minus 1000 minus 600, then 1400 minus 2000 minus 225 minus 600 and minus 300. So what you are getting? You are getting 7650. So here we will write down, that is 7650. This is our closing balance. So here we will write down by balance carry forward. Okay, we will write down the last date, that is 29. Okay, this is 29/4 as it is April month. Okay, so here now this will be the opening for the next day, that is by balance, sorry, not by, we will write down here 2. So 2 balance brought forward. Now here as it is for April month, so next will be for May month, so 1/5. Fine, and here the amount will be, that is 7,650. Clear? So this is the solution for question number 4. Hope the things are clear to you.